Good to go. Inside Feed Punters Club, first day of the championship, shitload of rugby league, AFL to get through. Really, I don't know how we went last weekend. I know clearance won for me, but then the other thing I had, Master of Wine did nothing. Frayne Marto, how are we?
Yeah, good. Really good.
Flying?
Good, mate. Big weekend of sport.
Oh,
bring it on.
US Masters golf.
How good?
The best thing of all time. I love it. Anyways,
what about Tiger Woods? Cheeky going 140 k's an hour. He wins.
Yeah.
It's pretty arrogant.
They reckon he accidentally hit the accelerator and not the brake. Like, fucking no shit.
Oh, mate, he's asleep for sure. Surely.
Yeah,
You're not rolling in that hot. That's really hot, right? 140.
I agree. Right, we'll talk a bit of golf, NRL, AFL, rugby, whatever we get to. But racing first. Sydney, day one of the championships. Doncaster, TJ Smith Derby. Excellent day of racing. Any winners in Sydney for it's fucking hard day across the country, I reckon. So what do we got? What are we thinking?
I've gone wide.
Oh fuck!
About you, Frayne?
I haven't gone wide. I've got two bets in Sydney, and they're not wide at all. Pray for
both
me.
of you have done no full. Is that where we're at?
No.
What do you got, Frayne? Just lay them out for us, because if you've gone short, I might be with you.
Okay, first bet I'm having isn't until race 8, and
how good.
It's I'm going with Nature Strip. Fucking as I said to you guys in the text this morning. May God have mercy on my soul. It's not a horse that I have backed a lot, to be fair. I've usually bet around it, which has been good. I did catch it that day in the sprint down the straight at Flemington that it brained him. So
brained him. Yeah.
I'm going to be on it here. The reason why Hawkbury on her came out. So I think there's Eduardo will probably lead with Nature Strip, and I don't think Eduardo will get the 1200, and I think Nature Strip will be too strong, and that's what I'm banking on. There's threats everywhere coming from the back if they do go ridiculously hard. Bivouac, Masked Crusader was huge last start. Don't think it'll be able to repeat. Libertini runs on. September Run runs on. So fuck. Anyway, Nature Strip for mine.
Yeah, I mean, I think third up, good. It's a good bet, Frayne. I think it's a good bet. I'll be with you. I'll follow you in. 4 wins from 6 for third up. So there you go.
Yep, can handle all going. Good barrier. J-Mac on. I think Waller will have been training it for this, so I think I'm pretty keen on it. Next race, I'm going to go Mwanga. Shocking barrier, but I think this is a really good horse. Back to 1600 from 2000. Was so unlucky when I tipped this horse last at Randwick. Last time it raced at Randwick. It's got a shocking barrier, but it's got 49.5 kilos. I'm hoping it's just not too far off him at the 300, and it just flies home. Threats handicap Doncaster, threats everywhere at the weights and whatnot. But I'm just picking it. I think it's a good horse, and $8.280, good value.
Righto, so the 2 from Frayne, Nature Strip all up Mwanga. Good horse Mwanga, was good to us a couple of weeks ago. What do you got, Marto?
I know a couple of boys in Muggatu in that race, actually, in the Doncaster mile, and I think it's a really good horse. I reckon a big chance in that race, but I'm not tipping it, so I'd rather see Frayne's get up. But I've got Rosehill Race 3, number 5. It's a bit wide. The Great Rothenburg.
Huey Bowman.
Yep, I think it's a pretty wide race. It's 10-1, I think, at the moment.
Yeah.
Favourite will be that Art Cadeau, which is entitled to be favourite, but $10, $3.10 a place. I thought it was pretty good value. H. Bowman, get around it.
Cool. So race 3, number 5, Marto Rothenburg. Huey Bowman can ride a winner, $10. I like that. What else you got there, Marto?
We've got another one, which I think is pretty close to my best of the day. Race 3. Oh, sorry. Hang on. That's a lie. Race 7, number 3, Skylab.
Skylab to win the Derby.
Jay McDonald. This could be a rude victory too. All right. last start just got beat by Mwanga.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Mwanga beat it. So, mate, form around that should go close in this, I think.
Montefilia ran third. Cool. So that's one in the Derby. Is they your two for Sydney on Saturday?
Yeah. Yep. And then Mugger 2 later on. But
yeah, I'm going. Fuck, the price is gone. Race 6, number 1, Animo is an absolute moral. So race 6, number 1, Animo should have won the Golden Slipper if it didn't draw the car park, I reckon.
That was about 220 about 3 hours ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, someone stepped into that.
$1.80, so I'm not tipping anything there. I'm against Marto in the Derby. I'm taking Montefilia, peaking third up. Sorry, Marto. I hope you run a good second.
anything with failure in the name, I'm out of it.
Race 7 Derby, number 16 Montefilia. And yeah, I'm on Mugger 2, Marto, in the Doncaster. I think it's a great bet. 56.5. Hugh Bowman, $4.50. Barrier 4. I think it's a pretty thin Doncaster, actually. So I'll be all over Mugger 2 here. I think Frayne's Mwanga is the danger, but it drew barrier 21. But Animo, the price has gone. It was $2.30. It's now $1.80, but it'll win. And the others will give you.
I was just going to say, I'll put my foot through my TV if Avilius wins the Doncaster.
Yeah, as will I.
After what happened last start.
Yeah, that'll
do me.
For those who thought I'll feel that. And Nashville really got suspended big time because he was looking for runs. And anyways, we digress. Sydney racing, excellent on the weekend. Just enjoy it. Have 1,000 beers. If you're Frayne, you're not going to bet till race 8. What a fucking loser. I found Brisbane ridiculously hard. I've just got the one bet. I'll just rattle that off. Race 8, number 1, Jaden Tom. Very good horse, $3.30. I think it will just camp off the speed and win. I will have a saver in the same race on Capital Connection to lead and keep kicking. So race 8, Doomben, number 1, Jaden Tom, and race 3 for a little saver, Capital Connection.
I like where your head's at in that race. I'm actually going with Royal Witness. I think it's going to be ridiculous. It's going to be ridiculous speed, like you said, Racecourse Road. Supergiant might go forward. Don't know if it will be getting in that speed battle because it'll want further. Capital Connection will lead. Racecourse Road likes to bowl along, and I'm just hoping that Jaden Tom gets pocketed from barrier 4 and Royal Witness can go down the outside off the speed. And that's why I think it's a good bet at 7 and $2.35.
I think it is. I run third. Really good. Anything else in Brisbane, Friday?
Yeah, one other one in Brisbane, like you said, bloody tough. But the other one that I'm going with is Cloak in race 3. It's the favourite, so I'm not really sticking my neck out. There's a few that go around sort of every second week here in Brisbane that don't win all that often. Seeing is believing. Kubrick, the ones like that, Barefoot, Victory 8. But I just think Cloak, like Van Dyke at Doomben, good horse on the way up. Great second up record, great Doomben record, great distance record, and gets Ryan Maloney after had Mark Duplessis last start. So I think that's a great bet at 360 as well. And that's all I've got for Brisbane.
So race 3, number 1, Cloak. Yeah, if Kubrick wins that, I mean, I've backed Kubrick. Probably all of it starts. I'm off now. Marto, Brisbane?
Yeah, this is my best of the day, actually.
I reckon you have about 3 best of the day every week.
No, this is actually technically and legally my best of the day. Race 1, number 1, Ulsha from up north. The great Nathan Day has been riding it. Grubby Day, mate. Come down for Rocky. Mate, last start second at the coast behind that sweet Dolly. Got beaten half a length. Was 30s on the day. I got a little bit of a tip for it on the day, and I think it's pretty good. It's come down for Rocky. It was racing gets out at Tackerbill and stuff like that. So it's got a bit of gumption. $3.80 in that 2-year-old race in the first race.
Race 1, number 1. Early chocolates for Marto.
Right. I like to get in.
Maybe you can convince Frayne to have an early bet. Race 1, number 1. What else in Brisbane, Marto?
Then I got. So my best of the day outside of Anusha is race 6, number 5, Linthorpe Lad. $8.50 each way. Basically, it's an absolute lottery in that race. So there's like Criminal Defence, Deal of Power will probably be up forward. $8.50 each way. I think it's a pretty good chance. The great M. Wishart on board, 55.5.
Right.
Obviously, we couldn't get Nosy Thomas on there, but yeah, race 6, number 5.
She'll take 3 kilos off, so she will get 52.5. Linthorpe lad, race 6, number 5 for Marto.
Yep. That's all I've got in Brisbane. That's all. Yep.
Cool. So a couple of best of the days for
That's
Marto in Brisbane, and Frayne and I have the head, and Frayne likes cloak as well. Caulfield Racing, I found it pretty difficult. I've only got the 2 bets. Are you guys betting in Melbourne at all?
I've got 2 bets, but I found it hard. Yeah.
One bet, and I'm race 2, so I'm going early, so you can get off my back here, Trav. I'm going to go with dollar for dollar. I think it was good last start. When I was on it, came 3rd. It just couldn't catch the speedy Ancestry who led around Moonee Valley. It's got a lot of weight, but that's because it's a good horse. $3.40 in race 2. I think it'll lead or be on the speed. And I think the rail's out 10 metres at Caulfield, which is pretty fucking massive for a track that is pretty leader dominated. So, yeah, be interesting to see how they go in the first race.
Number 1, dollar for dollar. It hasn't won for like 1,000 days.
I know, but it's going to change. It's going to change that on Saturday. Run a lot of good seconds. Trust me, I know.
Oh, yeah.
Ancestry was absolutely flying that night as well.
Yeah,
I ran 3rd.
That is true. I don't know how we keep doing this, but I'm against you, Frayne. I'm race 2, number 3, Missile Mantra. I think Native Soldier and Dollar for Dollar will go forward. Missile Mantra will probably be last, actually. And rail going out probably doesn't help, but I'm on Missile Mantra to sprint well fresh. Do concede that dollar for dollar is the major danger. Marto, what do you got? Oh, we got another one in Melbourne, Frayne?
No, that's it. Tough card in Melbourne.
Very.
Actually, this could be my 3rd best of the day, actually. In Melbourne. Race, which one is it? Race 4, number 6, Cordelia.
Cordelia?
I think it's $5.
Yeah, 550.
550. Little William Price on board. I think it's a big chance in that race, to be honest. Last start against that Exeter.
Yeah, didn't fly first up, but I reckon that was unsuitable.
No.
So you might be right there.
Correct.
Second record, 1 from 1. So that reads well. And Garbock's the favourite, who's fucking broken my heart too many times. So we'll leave that go through.
Yeah, correct.
So race 4, number 6, Cordelia for Marto. Anything else in?
And I've just got a roughie in race 7, number 11, down the bottom. I think it's
Rebel Racer.
About $12. Rebel Racer, the great M. Kavanagh from up at Albury, Wodonga. Trainer, Froggy Newitt on board. It was a pretty good win last start at Sandown. And I don't know, it's a pretty weak race. It's not a hugely strong race, so it should be right in the thick of it. $3 a place. It's pretty good each way.
Yeah, I think you get $10, $3.10. So race 7, number 11, Rebel Racer for Marto. My 4th best of the day in Melbourne. So I'm going Missile Mantra, and then I've forgotten what race number it is, so bear with me. I think it's race 8, Vegas Night. Number 7, race 8, number 7, Vegas Night. I reckon they will go handlebars down here, and this fucker will lead by about 5 lengths and hopefully rail out Frayne, give a great kick. It did this at Caulfield one day and ran beautifully. They tried it last start but didn't go too hard. Got run over by Independent Road, which is in the race, but I reckon they will just kick this one hard out of the barriers and he will lead and win. Vegas Night, 2,000 metres suits. So race 8, number 7, Vegas Night. Have you guys thought about any $100 strategies, or should we just flash them up on social media?
Yeah, I've got one. So $50, Rose Hill, race 7, number 3, Skylab. Into Brisbane race 1, number 1, Ulsha. So 5 by 380, $50.
Yep.
And 50 win Cordelia. So Caulfield race 4, number 6 at $5.50.
Lovely. I'll record that or do something with it. Frayne, have you back another?
What I've realised I need to do is I need to pull a multi out of my ass like you two have done, so I can get back up to some respectable levels on the leaderboard. So I'm chucking my whole 100 on Nature Strip into Cloak at I think $13. That pays. So hopefully I can get a little comma symbol in the tally that I'm putting up.
Yeah, and it's not a negative. Cool. All right, that will be that'd be 1,300. That's not bad. I'll go with Animo, even though the price is gone. Animo all up Mugger 2, which will pay about $8, and then I'll throw it all into Vegas Night the Place at about $250, I think. So what will that be? 100 on at about 17s or something. So $17 multi.
Yep.
So there we go. We'll put them up. Rugby League this weekend. Broncos play tonight. We're filming this about 5 p.m. on Thursday, so they'll lose. What's the margin, do we reckon? Just so this ages really well. I reckon it'll be 38, something like that.
The line's 21.5, and I reckon they'll cover that easy, South.
Yeah. I mean, you said this last time about the Storm and the Eels, and
yeah, I know. That was egg on the face. And then I told Marto that the New Zealand Warriors will beat the Roosters and the Titans will roll the Canberra Raiders, and that aged beautifully as well. So get around me.
That was a horror show. I reckon the league's pretty straightforward with the tipping this week.
Yeah, it is.
I reckon all favourites.
Yeah, like literally mostly they're pretty straightforward. Or probably there'll be 1 or 2 upsets, but there's no real excitement there. Storm will beat Canterbury by about 422. Panthers Raiders is the game of the weekend, Friday night at 7:55. Super Rugby, there's one game on tomorrow night, which is I think the Rebels and the Force, but who cares? Reds Saturday night against the Brumbies at Suncorp. If they don't get like 20,000 there, there'll be something seriously wrong. Reds undefeated, obviously, and will go in favourites, and I think they'll win. I think you're about $1.80 for the Reds. I think that's good shopping. I won't take them 1 to 12 or 13 plus because I don't want to. I just want to see them win and not worry about the margin. I think $1.80 is fair enough. So $1.80 for the Reds. I think that's good betting. Marto, AFL. Are we doing anything AFL this weekend?
They should get a bandwagon membership going for the Reds, I reckon. So I reckon there'll be a few people back on it.
Yeah, there will be.
Sniffing around as though they never left them.
Well, there's nothing on in Brisbane this Saturday night, apart like sporting wise. Like the Broncos were down tonight. I think the Lions are when are they tomorrow night?
Yeah. There's a table tennis comp at Downing Park, I think.
There's a what?
Table tennis comp at Downing Park by all reports.
They'll probably
state championship.
Yeah, well, the Lions are at 1:30 in the afternoon, so none of the Brisbane crowd are being attracted anywhere else Saturday night. So hopefully the Reds can pack it. Marto, Lions at $2.63 to Western Bulldogs.
Be a really tough game. I think. Look, we probably should have beaten them by a bit more last week, Geelong. We were good. We were good the week before. They're starting to come good. Problem is Western Bulldogs are flying at the moment. So I wouldn't bet in the game, but I reckon it'll be probably one in the last sort of 10, 15 minutes. Except we're starting to get a bit of cohesion, which is nice. So, mate, $2. I don't know. I wouldn't be betting in it. I think I'd just watch it for the love. I think they'll win. But there is an epic all up. I got that one last week. That one, I think like $7 or something. The one this week, I reckon Sydney Swans into Port Adelaide, into West Coast, into Geelong, $5.20. I think it's really good betting. The only probably one is maybe Geelong, but
yeah, Marto hasn't paid.
Form-wise, you would definitely tip them over Melbourne. I think Melbourne's. Has it come back in?
You just broke up again.
Did I lose you?
Yeah, we got you, but we got your multi out of it. We'll have a studio in the not too
Right.
distant future. You can come in and just take piss with me.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah. The other good game, Port Adelaide, Richmond. That'll be a cracker, I presume.
Yeah, cracker. Mate, they're genuinely, Port Adelaide are genuinely a sniff of winning the flag. They're probably in the top 4 at the moment. Probably Geelong, Port, Sydney. Sydney have got a heap of young blokes. Their sort of internal draft system within their academy is really strong. So,
Who invited Dennis?
sorry. So if everyone could just enjoy that couple, it was like Frayne before. Frayne when he was talking about one of those races, it really got me going. $5.21, mate, just to get on, cheeky little 50 on that. Gives you a bit of punting money for the week.
Why not? All right, golf. Frayne and I were talking before we hit record about how fucking awesome it is waking up at 5 a.m. watching golf.
How good is it?
Straight.
So good.
Put a little article up on the website today. I am having something like 6 bets, I think. Justin Thomas is my main bet to win the golf. I think he's about $11. DeChambeau and Cantlay, I think, are the dangers. Obviously, Bryson with his fucking power, and Cantlay plays it really well. Louis Oosthuizen's at $81. I think he always plays Augusta well. Jason Day, the Aussie, who's fit and healthy for the first time in 10 years. And I'm having like $1 each way on Phil Mickelson because he's a 3-time winner and he's paying $126. So I'll be having some win bets there, some top 10s, some top 20s on those 6 names. So Thomas, DeChambeau, Cantlay, Oosthuizen, Day, and Mickelson. Have you guys, Frano, you're just more the casual golf viewer and punter.
Yeah, I've had I chucked a bet on Xander Schauffele to win and top 5. I think he's 26 and $5 top 5. Just he's always one of those thereabouts golfers. I've actually got a horror punting story from the Masters 2 years ago. Took Molinari at 50s after day 1. Had 50 on. I was up on the Monday morning. I watched the whole all of his round on Monday morning. Before he stepped onto the tee, the live betting for him to win the whole thing, he stepped on the tee at the 12th. The live betting was, I think, $1.60, $1.70 for him because he had a 2 or 3 shot lead over Tiger and a couple other people. And then he just went the all-time choke, put it in the water. I couldn't believe it. It was just, I'm still getting over it.
I watched the film the other day. He double bogeyed 12. Tiger parred it, so he only had a 1-shot lead, and then on the 15th he hit it into the tree and it went straight into the pond.
Yeah,
so he
hit it into the branch that was hanging over, just clipped it, and it went. Yeah, mate, it's a little too familiar.
Well, I backed Tiger that day, so I was happy. Marto, any golf wagers, Marto, or you just get up and watch?
I get up and watch. I'm playing tomorrow, which is nice at Inchpilly.
Oh, lovely. What are people doing?
Mate, probably just come off JobKeeper, I guess. Fortunately. Actually, I'm just about to go to Orange Sky Laundry, actually. I'm about to go down there and do some volunteering. So
stand up, mate. Stand up. We can't see it. No. Just get a bit of light. We can't see the logo or the thing.
Is that?
There it is.
Oh, there you go. Orange Sky. Yeah.
Bit of volunteering.
I'll sit down there. I got a load of washing to put on. I'll see you.
Yeah, I'll swing past yours and grab it, actually.
Oh, you keep going. Just flick your address to Marto, Frank. Righto, I think we're good. Best of the weekend, Animo just fucking wins. And if you're Frano, you're probably not betting till about 4:30 on Saturday. Gentlemen, go Reds, go Broncos. Thank you, and we will see you next week.
All right.
Thanks, Trav.